Hello. Hello. Hi. Howdy. What's up? How's it hanging? How's everyone doing on this beautiful Saturday, Catterday? Happy Catterday! I pulled out the chibi. Chibert, Strawbert. Yeah, we're gonna play a little Valorant today. I just want to have fun and chat with you guys and play like a comfy game that I like. I don't know how comfy Valorant actually is. It's comfy because it makes me happy, I guess. That's fine. I haven't played it since the last time I streamed it, so it's been a little while. I want to play some. I'm sorry I didn't stream. I know I said I was going to stream a couple days ago. I had a doctor's appointment. And it took way longer than I thought it was going to take. And then I had just a lot of stuff going on with that and some other stuff. I'm all good, don't worry. But it just took forever. And like, I'm just a rule follower. I'm a stickler for rules. Like, to an annoying amount. I did update the game. Haha! I did. I am so smart. Praise me, chat. I updated the game. The game is updated. It's actually open and everything. I know! We can actually play! Because whenever I try to update it, whenever I'm live, like, my being live, like, sucks all of the whatever from my computer, and then the update takes, like, 5 years longer. But anyways, I'm a stickler for rules, right? I can't help it, it's just who I am, and I don't think it's like a bad thing. Like, I mean, it is a good thing, I guess, but anyways, we were like running behind, and I was like, we gotta get there on time, we gotta get there on time, so I was like pushing for us to get there on time, and we get there on time, right? We actually get there a couple minutes early, and I'm like, oh good. And then we sit in the waiting room for like 40 minutes, and I'm just like... And to be fair, I mean, that's not an uncommon experience at doctor's offices, but I feel like usually our doctor's office is pretty good about getting us back sooner. But it was fine, but I just was annoyed because like I tried so hard to get there on time because I know myself, if I'm not somewhere on time, like for an appointment, I get really anxious and I feel like I did something wrong. I feel like they're going to be mad at me. They're going to like cancel my appointment or something. I don't know. Like I'm just such... Rev just says I'm a narc. He's like, you're such a narc, like it's fine. But like, I just don't want to be stressed out, you know? So I'm like, I gotta get there in time, gotta get there on time. And then I get there on time and we waited for like 40 minutes. And I kind of felt bad too because I was rushing Rev, like he was working. And I was, like, and to be fair, I mean like, we had said we would leave at a certain time and he wasn't ready. And like, well, that's the time we agreed upon, and like, how are we supposed to know we'd have to wait so long? But I felt bad because he was like, I just need 5 more minutes. And I was like, well, if we leave in 5 minutes, we're gonna be late. And then he was like, okay. But then we get there and we wait 40 minutes. And then I felt bad. I was like, I guess he could have had that extra 5 minutes, but I would have been so stressed out the whole time. Life. It comes at you fast. But yeah, I don't know. I just like to be on time for things. I like to... I'm picky about that. Exactly, yeah, I couldn't have known. But I was like, because my luck, we would have been late and they would have been waiting on me or something. I don't know. And then also there's like traffic, you know, you have to consider. Like, what if you get stuck in some traffic? It happens way more often than I would like it to happen. So, I think we might go see... Have you guys seen the preview for the new movie Obsession? Obsession. It's, oh, who is making it? It's not Blumhouse, is it? It is Blumhouse. Yep. We watched a Blumhouse movie last night. It was weird. The movie last night was weird. This one looks good, though. It's a horror movie, so if you're not a horror fan, well, walk away. But I think we might go see it. We were going and seeing so many movies. Like, we went, like, I think it was, like, 4 weeks in a row that we went to the movies every week for 4 weeks. But then it got to the point where we felt like nothing good was coming out anymore. Like, we saw everything in theaters that we wanted to see. And, like, I don't want to go to the movies just to go to the movies if I don't want to watch the movie, you know? Like, if the movie looks boring, I don't want to go just to go it. Knowing Rev, I know he's a horror movie fan. Yeah, Rev loves horror movies. Last night we watched, what was it called? Black Box? It was, well, if you Google Black Box, you're gonna get, not the movie, hold on. Blumhouse. I always like Blumhouse movies. They're always, like, creepy. They always usually have a good twist to them. If you like horror movies, they always have a pretty good twist. But we watched Black Box last night it was on Prime. It was a man loses his wife in memory in an unfortunate accident. However, after he volunteers to undergo an experimental treatment, he starts doubting who he really is. Bro, it was freaky. Like, it was crazy. But it's crazy, though, because I didn't read that whole, like, I just watched some of the trailer, and I don't know about you guys, but when I watch a trailer, if the movie looks good, I'll turn the trailer off. Like, as soon as I'm like, okay, I'm hooked, I usually will turn the trailer off, because I don't want it to spoil any more of the movie. But, yeah, I didn't, like, read anything about it, and I just watched a little bit of the trailer, and then we stopped the trailer, because we're like, we're gonna watch it. And, so I didn't see that about, like, he starts doubting and all this stuff and, like, all the experimental treatment and everything. But I had no idea what was going on. Like, most of the movie, I was confused. Like, it was a good movie. I just had no idea where they were going with it. Like, I was like, what is going on? Like, he's having all these flashbacks and stuff, and I'm just so confused. And I won't spoil it for you, but Rev figured it out. He looked more towards the end of the movie, like, a little bit before they actually, like, you figure out what it is, like, through the movie. He, like, looked over at me, and he was like, I think blah, blah. And I was like, what? I was like, and, like, when he said it, I was like, huh. You know, that actually makes sense. I could see that. I was like, if that's true, that's wild. I was like, that's crazy. And then sure enough, it was actually true. And I looked at him and I was like, I bet you feel so smart right now. And if you guys know, he has been sick the last couple of days. Like, I don't know if it's just allergies or what, but he hasn't been feeling very good. So, like, seeing him, like, smile and laugh and stuff is sweet because he just hasn't been feeling the best. But he was like, yeah. Luke with the 10, thank you. Honestly, cutting trailers short is probably a good idea. Too many trailers spoil the movie these days. I know! Thank you for the 10. Yeah, it's like, some trailers, it's like, okay, I just watched the whole movie. Like, I want a trailer to pull me in, you know, and show me some of this. Like, I feel like to make a good trailer, you need certain things. And, like, you need to show, like, obviously I want it to show parts of the movie. I want it to show, like, kind of the idea, because sometimes you'll watch a trailer and you're like, I have no idea what this is. Or if you're like hovering over a movie, sometimes there isn't a trailer, and so it'll just show you like a clip from the movie. Like, it'll just play like a 2-minute random clip from the movie, and like sometimes it might be kind of interesting, but most of the time it's just like, I don't know what this is about. I'm so confused. Or you'll watch a trailer and then you're like, okay, I've seen the whole movie. I don't even really want to go watch it now. When did you change your design? My design isn't different. I just, this is my chibi model. It's actually a really old model. I got this one back in probably like 2022. Maybe, something like that. I got this one a long time ago. But I'm still like cat girl with pink bangs and heterochromia. My core design is the same all the time. But it is a different model right now. If Rev likes horror stuff, tell him I recommend season 2 of Slasher. Skipping the first season is fine. It might get uncomfortable. I don't recommend Strawb to watch it. Why is it uncomfortable? Slasher. Sarah Bennett's parents were murdered by a killer known as the Executioner 30 years ago. Now she returns to the quiet community of Waterbury, where the killings occurred, to start over with her husband Dylan. But upon arriving, they discover that things haven't changed much. She finds herself at the center of a series of murders that revolve around the 7 deadly sins. Oh. When they start bringing religion into it, I don't know if that's like the purpose. That does sometimes make me feel some type of way. That's season 1. Okay, so season 2. Is season 2 like a totally different story, I guess? I'm able to join today again. Nice, let's go. Yeah, I still had that chibi model before my new main model debuted. Yeah, I've had this one for a long time. Well, disappointed with movies these days and more satisfied with live performances over cinema. We watched another show the other day, which was very good, except it had so much sex scenes. Like, I shouldn't say so much. It had quite a few, like, sexual scenes that I kept having to, like, skip through. But, what was it called? 56 Days? It was a TV show. But it's like, it was so not necessary. It's like, every time, it's like I want to roll my eyes. Like, I'm like, this is so not necessary. Like, because the whole point of the movie is like or the TV show, my bad. It's a TV show. It's like a murder mystery. And I'm like, this is so, like, unnecessary. It contributes literally nothing to the plot. I mean, you can, like, hint that they're gonna go do something. Like, you could have a kiss scene, whatever. Like, you can show that they have chemistry without all of that. It's so frustrating. I don't know, it's really annoying. And even, like, the cover of it, like, they're promoting it with it. Like, when you Google 56 Days, like, they're promoting the show in that way. But, like, that's not even the point of the show. Like, majority of the show, it's all about the murder mystery. And it's, like, super interesting. But then, like, it's, like, at least once an episode, there's some kind of, like, scene that I had to skip through. And I'm just like, why? But it was a good show, though, other than that. It was, after a chance supermarket encounter, Oliver and Ciara embark on an intense relationship. When a savagely murdered corpse surfaces 56 days later, the investigation delves into their turbulent love story, revealing grim secrets. And it kind of goes back and forth, like, it shows when they meet, and then it will skip to, like, 56 days later, whenever they found the body in the guy's apartment. And then you're trying to figure out, you don't know who the body is, because the body's, like, totally destroyed. Like, it's been sitting in a tub of, like, acid for, like, who knows how long. So, like, you don't know who it is. You don't know if it's if it's the guy, or if it's the girl, or if it's someone else. You don't know who did it. And so the whole time you're, like, trying to figure out, like, who did it. But it was a really good show, though. It had very interesting twists. But, yeah. It is a shame, though, that, like, everything has to be, like, super over-sexualized nowadays. Like, you can't just have a good show. I think I talked about it before, but there was a show that I liked, Designated Survivor. And I was watching it. It has 3 seasons. I was watching it a while ago, but seasons 1 and 2 were great. I loved it. And, like, it was, they might have, like, a kissing scene here or there or whatever, but then season 3 was, like, straight up, like, crazy, like I literally saw, like, just, like, way too much. I don't even want to get into it. But apparently I learned that apparently season 3 was made to go onto Netflix, I guess. Which is why they changed it to be, like, a lot more sexual, I guess. And also they, like, put all this political stuff in, like, which, like, yes, it was, like, a TV show about, like, the government. But you could just tell, like, the difference between the scripts for season 1 and season 2 and season 3. Like, in season 3, they introduced, like, a trans storyline. The first sex scene that I unfortunately had to watch, and it was what made me turn it off immediately, was like 2 gay guys, and I'm not even being dramatic. It was like full back nudity. Like, I didn't see like his junk, but I saw his butt, and like they're like, it was gross. And like, it would be gross either way. Like, I don't want to see any of it, like, from any, whether gay, straight, whatever. But it's like, it was just very clear they had an agenda they were pushing in the 3rd season. And it just kind of made me, but then that was like, when it came to like the, like, just the political scenes or whatever, I was like, you know, it is what it is. Kind of rolled my eyes a couple times, but it was fine. But then when it comes to like putting literal porn in my show, like, that was like unskippable. That was like, I just turned the show off. Like, it was, there was no just skipping through that. It was not great. But it's just so annoying though, because like seasons 1 and 2 were so good. And they took it and they ruined my show, and I'm still upset about it. Because I don't want to see people having sex. I don't want to. I just don't want to. I don't want to see it. Am I the crazy one? No, I don't think so. I think actually I'm the normal one. Thank you very much. Yeah. I think, let me see. Okay, first, through. Yep. Yeah, he was the main actor. But like, other than that, the show is great. But Soul, thank you for the 5. The overly sexual writing is partly why it's so hard for me to find shows I want to watch. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's just like annoying because it has to be in everything. Like, it's like, and it's in things that just doesn't need it. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, again, like, it's like a show about the government. And like, they had like spies, and it was all about like spies and the government, and like trying to figure out like, you know, who's sabotaging the White House, and like, and then all of a sudden I have to see like a sex scene. Like a full, like, I have to hear it and see it. And it's just like, why? Like, and like, if they want to imply it, they can easily imply it. There's a difference between implying something is happening and like closing a door, you know? And like making you see and hear and it be so graphic. And it's just like, it just makes no sense. Again, it just has nothing to do with the actual show. Like, if my show is a murder mystery, if it's a show about, like, spies and the government, and like, why do I have to see that? Why? But, that's my soapbox for today, I guess. Yeah, we're chibi today. I was also going to say, if you haven't seen yet, there's 3 days left to get my plushie if you haven't gotten my plushie yet. We have currently sold 286 plushies. We're really pushing for the 300 mark. We have 3 days and 11 hours left. I think we can do it. 300 bumps us up to also get 3 stuffed animals to give away. 3 plushies to give away. Because Uwa Market is going to let us do giveaways as well. So if you haven't gotten one yet, if you want one, please consider getting one. Rev also has a plushie available if you would like to buy his too. And then, where's my other thing? Oh, the acid wash t-shirt is almost fully funded. We need 7, 8, 9, 10, 7 more shirts sold. And there's only 10 days left for it. So if you're at all interested in getting a t-shirt from my birthday merch, it looks really cool. I'll show you right here. And then we're gonna game. But the acid wash t-shirt you can see on the right side, in the middle, we have to sell at least 30 of them for them to be made. We're currently at 23. And we have 10 days left. So if you're at all interested, please consider getting one. They're really cute, and they're limited time, so once they go away, they won't be back. But yeah, because if they don't get fully funded, unfortunately, everyone will be refunded for the t-shirts, and they won't happen. Which I really don't want that to happen. But, you know, it is what it is. I think we can make it, though. 7 more shirts, and we have a little over 10 days left. 10 days and 11 hours. So again, if you're at all interested, feel free to check it out. There's also some other stuff in my merch store if you're interested. From Oshi Market, there's like a hat and a hoodie and stuff. But those are the 2 campaigns. The plushies and the acid wash t-shirt. So once those are over, they're over. They're not coming back. And there's not going to be any more extensions on the plushie. I know we did get the 1 extension, but they're not going to extend it anymore. So it's not going to be like, surprise, you have another week or 2. They won't do that anymore. So, which is fine. I mean, we've had like a month. Like a whole month pretty much, maybe a little over a month. So I'm very appreciative to them for extending it. Let me see. Where is the... I was trying to see if I could find... Oh, here it is, here it is. Thank you for the membership for 2 months, 2K. Stuff like that doesn't need to be in everything. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like... There are certain things where I guess maybe it would make more sense. Like certain shows that's like kind of the whole point, I guess. And if you just don't want to watch the show, you don't gotta watch the show. But whenever they put it in, especially when they like change a show, like seasons later, they totally just change it. It's like, that's just frustrating. But it is what it is. This is the world we live in, chat. The world is disappointing sometimes. That's okay. That is okay. I got blood taken from me yesterday. Not yesterday. Thursday when I went to the doctor. And my arm is all like mangled from it. I look like I got beat up. She was like trying to find my vein. And she did find it pretty easily. I guess I just have like smaller veins. I don't know. Like Rev was showing me his arm. He was like, they have no problem finding my veins. Because his arm is like super like... I don't know. Like you can like... I think it's also kind of a guy thing. Like I don't really ever see girls like it. But like you can like see his veins. Like they're like thick. And like they kind of like... You can like very easily see his veins. But like my arms like... I mean, you can see, like, faint blue lines, I guess, like, going down my arm, because I am pale. But, like, you can't see the veins in my arm. Like, his, it's, like... You can just, like, see his veins. I remember you said Rev is buff. I mean, yeah, he looks good. He does look good. But, yeah, I don't know. But she had me, like, squeeze on a ball, and she found it. But she said that 2 of my veins overlap. And I was like, is that okay? Like, the way she said it, I thought she was, like, saying, like, it was, like, bad or something. She was like, no, it's fine. She's like, I'm just pointing that out. I was like, oh, okay. Sounds like Rev's progress in the gym is paying off. Yeah, no, I mean, like, he's always looked good. Like, when I first met him, he was, like, super, super, super... like really, really, really ripped. But it was also because he would like not eat all day. Like when I first met him, like before we like were even like when we were first dating and stuff, he would like not eat all day. And then he would like eat it at the end of the day. And he just like drank a lot. And then he would go to the gym for like 2 hours every day. And like lift really heavy. So it's like he wasn't... It wasn't a healthy lifestyle. And he would eat nothing but, like, protein when he would eat. But, like, he was very, 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 like, ripped, I guess. I don't know what else you'd call it. Like, he didn't have a lot of body fat. But, he's always been in shape, though, since I've been with him. I did get him to gain some weight, though. But he was just really tiny when I first met him. Like, he was a lot smaller. But, he's lost some weight, though, more recently. Because he's just been going, like, really consistently. And also, we've just been eating a little better. Is he still... Oh, he's, like, been going to the gym, like, the whole time we've been together. It's just, like, there were definitely times where he would, like, not go as often. But, like, he's been going, like, daily for the last, like, few months. Like, he doesn't skip a day. I think maybe he skipped, like, a couple days out of the last, like, few months. But he goes basically every day. Yeah, and he actually eats lunch now. See, that was the thing, though. He would have, like, a tiny, like, he would have, like, a protein bar for breakfast for a long time. And then he would skip lunch. And then he would be starving at dinner. And he would just, like, eat so much dinner because he was just so hungry. I'm like, well, you need to eat lunch. But he's been doing really good about eating lunch. And I've been also, like, meal prepping more stuff. Like, I meal prepped some, like, protein plus stuff for our lunches for yesterday and today. I made, I don't know if you guys have ever had it. It was, like, I found the recipe on TikTok. It was, like, obviously, like, you boil just, like, protein pasta, which, in my opinion, the protein pasta tastes the exact same as regular pasta. Like, I can really taste no difference, so I feel like you might as well. The only thing is it's a little more expensive, but if you can afford it, it tastes the exact same. So I got, like, protein, like, penne pasta noodles, and I boiled those. And then I got 2 containers of, like, cherry tomatoes. And I washed them and cut them in half and put them in a pan with some olive oil. And then one of those, like, boursin, it's called, like, boursin, I think it's, like, garlic and something, cheese. And I put a little bit of seasoning on it, and I just, like, roasted that in the oven, and then, like, mixed it together, and put that as the sauce on the noodles with, like, a little bit of pasta water. It was really good, though. So I put that, and so we've had that for lunches. So yeah, I don't know. I grew up, like, growing up, we didn't ever have, like, warm lunches. Like, I don't know how to describe, unless, like, if you went to school, like, you'd have hot lunch. But, like, growing up at home, like, we were, like, sandwich people. Like, the thought of, like, we weren't messing with the stove or, like, the oven or anything for lunch. Like, that was, like, unheard of. But to be fair, also, like, my family, like, growing up, we just didn't eat, like, honestly, we just really didn't eat very healthy. We never had, like, fresh food very often. Like, we usually, all the things that we ate were usually either frozen or, like, pre-packaged. Like, we would have, like, maybe, like, the most, like, fresh thing is, like, my mom might make spaghetti. And so she'd get, like, ground beef for that. But, like, she never bought, like, chicken. Unless it was, like, frozen, like, chicken nuggets. So, like, whenever I became an adult, and, like, learning, I had to, like, teach myself how to do a lot of things. I knew how to cook certain things. But, like, when it came to, like, especially meat and, like, vegetables and things like that, like, we would have, like, a can of vegetables. But we would never, like, go and get, like, fresh green beans and, like, wash them and peel, like, and chop them and, like, cook them like that. We would always have, like, a can. We would usually get the really big can of green beans that had the potatoes in it. That has, like, 3 potatoes. If you know, you know. And then we would all fight over who got the potatoes. Me and my brothers would fight over it. Is that why he likes eating the mac and cheese protein? I like it too. It's actually really good. The Goodles, I like the Chetty Mac one. It tastes, like, really good. It tastes like Kraft, honestly. So if you like Kraft mac and cheese. Also, we tried the Goodles, kind of like the Velveeta and Shells version. I think I like that one honestly better. It's supposed to be like it's supposed to be kind of like the Velveeta Shells. It's called, oh my gosh, my voice. It's called Ched Over Heels. But it has like the cheese sauce packet like Velveeta Shells does. But that one was really good. So I recommend. Potatoes are very good. I like baked potatoes. Goudas are really good, and the Chetty Mac is my favorite. Glad Rev put me onto that. Yeah, no, the Chetty Mac is great. If you do like, I like it a lot. I don't know, I like them both. But the one that was like Velveeta was also really good. Let's play Valorant. I talk a lot. That's okay. You forgive me, right, chat? You forgive me. Do.
Match found.
Match found. Whoa. Yeah. VTubers talking a lot? Inconceivable. We are here to listen to you talk. Okay, true. But I can talk while I play a game. And in fact, that is usually what I do. Because I'm not good at playing this game. If you haven't seen me play Valorant before, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm not like a professional. Isn't that the job of a streamer to talk? That's actually true. You got me there, chat. Have you guys tried the new... I don't know if they're new. I mean, I had not seen them before, but it's the Diet Coke Cherry, like in a can. I don't think they had them in the can before. Like, obviously I've had Diet Cherry Coke before, but I just didn't ever see them at the store.
I'll take a lead.
But I think it is new because I'm pretty sure Rima had messaged me about it, and I was like, I think she messaged me like a week ago about it. She was like, "Oh yeah, I saw the Diet Cherry Cokes or whatever," and I was like, "Oh, so it's not just me that noticed those." I don't do diet and zero, so no. That's fair. I mean, really, all soda is bad for you. It's not good for you. But, I do it to, have less calories. And to be honest, when I first started trying to switch over to diet soda, I hated it. I thought it was so nasty. It was back during COVID.
Shutting them down.
When I was in college, I was like a huge like Dr. Pepper person. Like that was all I would drink for soda was Dr. Pepper. But yeah, I tried to switch it, and I at first I hated it so much. I was like, this is so gross. But I grew to like it, and then now I actually can't have regular soda. It makes me like nauseous. Like, anytime, I haven't tried to have regular soda in a while. The last time I ordered a regular Dr. Pepper
Spike planted.
From, I remember it was from Chick-fil-A. It was probably like 2 years ago.
That's done.
And it made me like really nauseous. So I think it just like, I don't know, I guess like but my taste buds have changed too because now I love Diet Coke. But I remember like, when I first was trying to drink it, I was like, this is not good. But I just kind of made myself drink it, and then eventually I liked it. I don't know. I don't like the taste of diet sodas. I also just don't drink much soda, mostly water. I mean, that's the best. Your one treat during the day is a smoothie. Ooh. I have stuff to make a banana chocolate smoothie. I might make that after stream. That sounds yummy. Banana, chocolate, chocolate, banana. Choco, banana. Your TV model is so cute, thank you! Besides, regular soda has so much sugar in it, yeah.
Last player standing.
I can only have, oh, not me! Why am I the last player standing? This is not fair. Bruh. I am not the one. I got one person. You can only drink Diet Cola because you have diabetes. Yeah, that's fair. I got this. I actually did not have it, but I tried. All we can do is our very best. That's what I root for everyone to do their best. The other day, me and Rev, I got us tickets to a baseball game, and I was like, they were like, the other team was like booing, or like the teams were like booing each other, I guess, and I was like, that's not very good. It wasn't even the teams; it was like the fans, but they were like booing and stuff, and I was like, that's bad sportsmanship. Guys, we should root for everyone to have fun. Everyone do their best and have fun.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
I'm like, isn't that what it's all about?
And we're clear.
I mean, of course I wanted our team to win, but
Reloading.
Last round in
pretty
the
much
half.
sports gets super
We cannot
competitive.
keep our goods after this. Spend
Yeah.
all.
It's just funny because it was baseball, and so they play. I told Rev, I was like, I'm surprised that like, you know, whenever the home team will play the other team's like walkout song, but they'll play like funny songs. Like they'll play like, or like they'll play like
I have your
weird,
back.
like embarrassing sounds or something. I was like, I'm surprised that's not like illegal, or not illegal, that wouldn't really be the right word, but like I'm surprised they're allowed to do it, because I was like, I feel like it would be distracting, you know?
One enemy remaining.
I am better? I love hearing the walkout songs though. I love baseball.
Spike's A.
It's too slow for you? I just really,
Switching
I enjoy
sides.
it. Maybe it's because it's kind of slower though, I can follow along, because I'm not gonna lie, football is super hard for me to get into because I just never know what's going on. Like, I try to pay attention and I'm just so confused. It's just really hard for me to like figure it out. Like, baseball is a lot easier to understand. Like, you go to plate, you hit ball fly, you run. You try not to get out. It's a lot more simple to follow. But also I just like it.
Point suppressed.
Someone's mid.
And Rev really likes it.
Reloading.
Whoa,
One
yeah.
enemy remaining.
That's right. Get him. Get him, Strawb. Oh, I guess I healed the wrong person. I'm sorry. I could have healed you. Baseball is your favorite sport?
Shadows traveling.
I feel like to watch a game, baseball is probably my favorite now. I used to would have said basketball, but I just don't really watch much basketball. I don't really like follow a lot of teams for basketball either. I will with baseball more now that I'm with Rev, just because he follows them, so I'll just like kind of follow with him to like hear who's doing good or whatever. But and I've been to quite a few baseball games now with him, so like I know more of like players on certain teams, or we'll watch it together and like just learn more about it. But I enjoy it. It's fun. I've never watched hockey. In the South, hockey is not really much of a thing, I don't think.
Suppressing.
Like, people just don't... I don't even know if there are hockey teams in the South. Yes, that's so true, Xenosaga. The ballpark food, like, I have to get a hot dog.
Sorry, bro.
If I'm going to a baseball game, I'm getting a hot dog. It's like, that's the best part.
Shadows traveling.
No, but unironically though, the best part is getting a hot dog.
Planted.
Last player standing.
Why is it always me? Ow! That was mean. You watch competitive AoE 2 games? It's RTS. I have no idea what any of that means. I'm sorry.
I'll outshine all their
Sumo? I'm not. I mean, I know what it is. I just am not. I've never like watched it myself. Ugh. But that's so true, though. About ballpark food. I also got us really good seats. And so we had access to this, like, lounge. So we were also able to get food in the lounge. Which was nice. Because it was just, like, a lot closer than having to go all the way to all the stands and wait with all the people because there are so many people.
Flashback.
I actually didn't even know that I got the lounge with our seats whenever I first bought them. I didn't even realize it, and then I did realize it, and I was like, oh, nice. I didn't even know. Whoa, ow.
Last player standing.
Oh, man. Oh, I should have planted Spike. I forgot to plant. I forgot that I had Spike. My attention span is short. I forget that I have it.
Let's do this.
Oopsies. Oops-a-daisy. I'm gonna get the Guardian. Look at my Guardian. It's pretty. And so is my wand. You like watching fights like most of the UFC? That's cool, yeah. Rev's family likes to watch like fighting stuff too. They like all grew up. I guess they just grew up. They all like really like sports a lot. My family was not. Well, my family was not like big sports people.
Last player standing.
There were a couple guys that my mom was with at different times that liked sports. One of them really liked baseball, and he played on like softball leagues or whatever, like with his church. So that was when I was a little younger, and then and he liked football too. But that was when I was like pretty young. But most of the guys she was with didn't really care for sports that much, except her last husband. He really liked football. But I wasn't really around him very much because I was in college when they were together. But for the most part, my family, and like my grandparents, like they never watched sports. My papa watched old westerns.
Sudden death.
And like black and white TV. Sometimes I would joke with him and I'd be like, Papa, you do realize that like TV now has color. You don't have to watch black and white stuff. But he just liked his old westerns and his, that was the mainly thing he liked. We would watch True Grit together. And we'd watch all the Shirley Temple movies. I Love Lucy. Andy Griffith Show.
I'll clip that jet's wings.
Definitely the Andy Griffith Show.
One suppressed.
Reloading.
Man.
Last player standing.
That was your grandpa too, yeah. John Wayne type movies, yeah, he liked anything like that. Old westerns, my foster father was a huge John Wayne fan. He even had all the books in leatherback edition. Yeah, my papa was either watching an old western or he was reading his Bible. That was about it. Or he would watch like TV with me. We would watch like SpongeBob together. We watched a lot of the Three Stooges. We watched a lot of the Three Stooges together. And I remember watching True Grit with him. And also we would watch the Cars movies, which is just kind of random, but I mean, he would have watched like anything I wanted to watch when I was a kid with me. Oh, we did watch Tom and Jerry. I loved Tom and Jerry when I was a kid. Ironically, most of the best westerns were made in Italy, spaghetti westerns. You know, that's funny that you say spaghetti western because I remember one time there was like a pop-up on my stream and I had no clue. Yeah, it's fine. That was rough. That was not good. There was a pop-up on my stream because I had like alerts from... It was supposed to be for Uwu Market purchases. Like when someone would buy my Uwu Market merch, it would pop up on the screen. But for some reason, it would also randomly play other alerts. And I remember messaging my like contact at Uwu Market. This was like years ago. Some of you guys, if you were here, you might remember because it was like a big thing. But because it happened multiple times on stream, where I would be on stream and then a random pop-up would happen, and one of them said like spaghetti western or something, and it was like a weird image of like, I guess it was a spaghetti western, I don't know, but I was like, what is this and why is it popping up on my stream? And it was like during an ASMR stream too, I'm pretty sure. So it was like, I'm whispering, blah, 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 doing ASMR, and then all of a sudden it's like, spaghetti western, just like pops up on my screen, and I'm like, I don't know what this is.
I am both shield and sword.
You gotta be quicker than that, almond butter. I feel only a little guilty to insta-lock, but... I need to play Sage. I don't want to play anyone else. And it's swift play, so let me have my fun. Do da do da do da do da do dee do. Do 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 do.
Sage,
Sage is the character you use, nothing wrong with that.
Like
yeah, some people don't like insta-locking, but to be fair, I think it's more like if you're playing like, if you're playing swift play, I don't think it really matters. You just gotta be quicker, you know? Gotta be quicker than that. To be fair, if I played any other character, I wouldn't be doing a service to my team, because I don't know how to play any other character. I tried to learn how to play Reyna, but I still can't figure it out very well. And I just don't want to. You saw a lot of cowboy shows and movies growing up? We watched like... I don't know, we watched a lot of different stuff. I've always really loved watching like movies and TV shows. It's always been one of my like favorite, I guess you could call it a hobby.
Oh, you gotta be. Alright. Reloading. Enemy spotted.
Last
No!
player standing.
That was
Spike down. B.
that was so hectic. That was so scary. I got so scared, chat. Chat, I was scared. I'm
Look out for that
terrified.
raise, fam. Can't have you blowing up.
Doo-doo-doo. Hey, Strawbs. My mother used to love Andy Griffith's show. His lawyer show was her favorite. Interesting. I'm not sure about the lawyer show. I just know we would watch the regular Andy Griffith show, which was fun. I liked it. Chat, it's just chat. Yeah, it's chat's fault. Chat, I'm blaming you.
Time to hunt.
It's obviously your fault why I'm performing poorly. It certainly could not be my fault,
Drop in a smoke.
because I am just so skilled and talented, you
Going
know.
up. Careful now.
Reloading. Spike planted.
You don't like the bombs.
Unavoidable.
One enemy remaining.
Hawk out.
Last player standing.
Ah!
Reloading.
Dang it.
It's the last of them.
I wish we still got westerns that made it to theater. Used to be fairly regular.
Yeah. Let's bring it back.
Yeah, I think also maybe it depends on the theater. Maybe some smaller theaters will do it. I'm not sure. Matlock was the lawyer show? Okay, interesting. I'm not familiar. I don't know.
Fulfill
not-
our mission.
I don't think I'm too picky when it... Rev always says I'm picky when it comes to what I watch. I don't feel like that's true. I don't feel like I'm picky.
Reloading. Time to hunt.
Maybe I'm a little picky.
Going up.
Your duty is not over. Dropping smoke.
No, don't kill us.
Come on, let's go.
Need danger. Spike carriers. Face your fear.
Spike down B.
Dang it. Nothing wrong with being picky. Limited time after all. That's also true. I just feel like at the end of the day, like
That's it, break
one of
time.
my favorite things to do at the end of the day is find like a movie or a TV show to watch.
Last round before the switch.
Which I don't know, it's just my favorite thing to do at the end of the day. And Rev likes to do it too. So like I'll search for a little while to try and find something good because I'm like, you know, I usually only have it in me to watch one movie at night, and then I'm done. I'm done for. It's bedtime. So I don't want to waste my one movie, you know? I don't want to waste it. I want it to be good.
Time to hunt.
Sometimes I feel like I've seen
Spike
everything.
down B.
What I wish.
Player standing.
Already? Bruh.
Be at peace. I have the spike.
Ah. Well. It be like that
Switching
sometimes,
sides.
doesn't it?
You know, I could just outlive them.
Nah, bullets are quicker.
Bullets are quicker. Chat, I am sleepy. Why am I sleepy? I woke up at like 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Yawn? Yes, I'm yawning. Don't remind me. This is like the time of day where I get tired and I want a nap. Sam Elliott is your favorite Western actor? He played in oh no. That was just brutal. Sam Elliott, what did he play in? That I watched
Spike
recently.
planted. Last player
1883.
standing.
I didn't finish it. I was watching 1883. He was good in that. I really liked Isabel May in 1883. She is actually from Disney Channel.
Not ready yet.
I watched whenever she played in Alexa and Katie,
One enemy
which
remaining.
is actually kind of a... I don't know, is it embarrassing that I watched that whenever it came out? I liked it. It aired in 2018 though.
I'll tell you.
It was definitely like a, or it was that Disney? It felt very Disney. Ah, no, it wasn't. It was a Netflix original. It was very Disney-esque though. Like it reminded me of like a Disney kids show. But it was sweet though. It was a sweet show. I watched that when I was like in college. Rev married a chud gamer? Sweet baby ink won't like that. Yeah, that's me. I didn't buy a gun. I was too busy being a chud gamer.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
My life. My life is like a video game. I feel sleepy too. It's windy, but the air is warm and cozy. I have a fan now next to my desk because I ordered Rev one because it just gets so warm.
Finished.
In the room. The other fan just wasn't cutting it. Whoa. But his worked really good, so I went ahead and bought myself the exact same one. Because I was like, you know what?
Match point.
Burn bright, Phoenix.
I want one
I need a
too.
drop.
Yeah. Baron, that is an anime I actually never watched. I remember when everyone was talking about it. It was very popular. Okay, let's try to lock in chat. You're sleepy because you work overnights? Yay, adulting. Adulting! So much fun! We love adulting! Yay! No, I don't know how people work overnights. I don't know how you do it.
Got your spike planted.
Whenever I used to stay up all night and sleep all day when I was younger.
One enemy remaining.
Like when I was able to. And it made me so depressed. Like I was just like so, I don't know, I feel like it really messed with my like mental.
Reloading.
Which they say it can. Like they say that if you wake up in the afternoon and you sleep all day, that it can make you like more depressed, I guess. I don't know. But it really did for me. But I mean, I wasn't working in the middle of the night. I was just on my computer at night, so that probably made it worse. Hey, Strawb, how are you? I'm good, Rain. How are you? Hello. I have social anxiety. Overnights limit interactions with people. Well, then maybe you actually like it. I like talking to people.
Face your fear!
I know a lot of people find that weird.
Fire in the hole!
But
Spike down B.
it is true. I like talking to people. Whoa.
Back like I never
Let me
left.
up!
Seek down one. 3 for 3.
Last player standing.
Opponent killed. I'll
Oh man!
Attackers win.
GG. You know, that was so close to being cool. That was so close to being a triple. I could have pulled him for my team. That's okay. It'd be like that sometimes, chat. I think people like the Old West because life was more simple back then. People had more freedom. Yeah, I mean, I guess it also depended on who you were. But at the same time, life was certainly more simple. I mean, it's like give and take, right? Like, there were a lot of things that were better, but then there were certain things that were not good. Like modern medicine and
Match found.
I don't know. Other things, I'm sure. But at the same time, like, I don't know, the concept of living out, I feel like it definitely gets romanticized.
both shield and sword.
Which, like, in certain ways is valid, but also, like, I don't know. I saw someone make some kind of video talking about like, the topic of homesteading. And how, like, they were, like, criticizing women who want to live that kind of, like, trad wife life and, like, have a homestead, whatever, like, you know, kind of live out in the middle of nowhere, own, like, animals and stuff, and, like, have, like, a little farm. But it's, like, because they were saying, like, oh, if you actually lived back in the days when that was happening, like, you wouldn't like it or whatever. But it's, like, nobody is necessarily saying that. Like, nobody's necessarily saying that they want everything to be exactly how it was in, like, the 1800s. Or whenever, you know? Like, nobody is saying, just because someone wants to, like, be off the grid, I guess, and, like, you know, not have a lot of technology and, like, live off land more and, like, doesn't necessarily mean that they think that everything that's modern is bad. So I don't really understand that mentality. Also, it's like, why do you care if someone wants to live a lifestyle like that? Like, if they want to do it, why can't they do it? Like, I don't know. Sometimes I end up on the wrong side of TikTok, and I'll see people, like the other day I saw a video complaining about, like, making a man breakfast or something, or making him lunch, like, packing him his lunch. And because a woman was packing her husband, like, a lunch, like, he was, like, blue collar, and she was packing his lunch, and there were so many comments that were like, I would never pack a man lunch. You want a mama? Go live with your mom or something. And then the woman replied and was like, or I think someone else replied and was like, if you're not working and your husband's working, you should be packing his lunch. And the person who made the video, like, hearted it. And they were like, absolutely not. I will never make a man food. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Like, why? Like, I guess also just the concept of, like, being a loving wife. And, like, not only, like, should you, but, like, you should want to. Like, it's not a matter of, like, you should do this, you should do that. It's also a matter of, like, you should love your husband and want to make him lunch to take with him whenever he goes off to work. Like, you should want to do that. It's not like, you know, just that you should. I mean, like, sure, yeah, I think we could all say that you should, especially if you're, like, staying home, right? Like, if you're not working. If you're just staying home, like, you should do that. But it's also, like, you should want to, like, you should love the person you're with, and you should, like, want to do those things for them. I don't know, I don't get that. It's crazy. But, like, there were many people who were, like, agreeing with her, like, yeah, I would never do that for a man. And then there was another TikTok that I saw, and it was, like, some girl saying her biggest fear, because there's, like, a trend right now, I guess, on TikTok where it's, like, where people are posting their biggest fears. And some of them are jokes, some of them are not jokes, but, like, hers was, like, being a trad wife, blah, blah, leaving my 9 to 5 or something, and having to be a mom. And someone commented and was like, well, I'm living your nightmare, or what, because she said it was, like, her nightmare to be a stay-at-home mom. And she's like, I'm living your nightmare, and I love it. And all the comments were like, girl, please, that sounds like hell, and, like, all this stuff. And everyone was like, I found my people. And I'm just like, and then someone was like, oh, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, and they were like, that's miserable or something. I'm like, why are you guys, like, so hateful to someone who, like, wants to stay home? Like, if you don't want to stay home, no one's forcing you to.
Spike planted.
But, like, what happened to, like, empowering women to do what they want? But the moment a woman wants to, like, stay home and raise children, it's like,
Where are you?
oh. That's not good. She's been brainwashed.
Enemy A.
All right.
It's like, especially if you have children, like if you don't have children and you're working, it's like, okay. And like, even if you want to have children and work, I mean, like, you're obviously entitled to do that.
Player standing.
But I feel
One
like there's
enemy
something
remaining.
so instinctual in a woman where, like, if you have children, like, you would think you would want to stay home with them. At least while they're young. Like, you know, is corporate America really that enticing that you would rather be at your cubicle all day than with your
They don't
child?
have a single life worth saving.
That just sounds crazy to me. Like, that's actually just crazy that someone would want to. And I understand some people too, like, you know, they're like, well, I literally can't afford it. Like, both parents need to be working. And that's obviously a totally different conversation too, but to say, no, I would rather be at my 9 to 5 every day than at home with my child. I don't know. I just personally can't understand that. Skippy. Cooking or doing anything for your loved one is something you naturally want to do because you love and care for them. Well, exactly. Yep. I mean, it makes sense. You want to take care of the people that you love.
Spike planted.
Enemy removed. Train harder.
Last player standing.
Well, it is what it is. Skippy, what are you doing? No! Skippy, no! I've never understood women who would want to be a wage slave instead of a stay-at-home mom. I'd be a stay-at-home dad in a heartbeat and never look back. Yeah, I don't get it either. I mean, like, the only thing I could maybe understand is if you have a job that's, like, your dream job and you're doing something you love so much. Like, I understand, like, maybe, like, I guess not being thrilled to give it up. Not that you really have to give it up, but, like, I don't know. But I feel like most of these people, like, is that really the job you have? That you love it that much? It was your absolute dream job? Like, I feel like a lot of it is just like you're working in an office somewhere. Not that you can't find any
Spike
fulfillment in
down
your job,
A.
but I just feel like wouldn't you find so much more fulfillment in
Multiple
raising your
enemies
children?
All missiles away.
Especially if your children are being, like, raised by someone else, essentially, because you're just having to, like, pay a babysitter or, like, a nanny to, like, watch your children.
Got them.
I mean, kids are only kids for so long, you know? You only get them for so long while they're kids, and then
Last
they grow
round
up.
in the half.
We cannot keep our goods after this. Spend all.
I guess it's also just a matter of priorities, like what is most
I
important
need
to
a
you.
drop.
Ayo, win. Everyone in the past lived traditional lives. People are not happy nowadays because they are fighting tradition and instinct. I definitely think that's a part of it. I definitely think that a lot of the traditional gender, like, some people might not like this, that I feel this way, but it's just the truth. I feel like most traditional gender roles are just because it's like what's, like, instinctually in us to do. Like, you know, for women,
Joke's over!
taking care
You're
of the
dead!
home and the kids, like, and men going out to, you know, work and do all these things. Like, it makes sense. Oh, well.
This is how it ends.
Like, women are just different than men. We have, like, and of course there are always exceptions, but, like, most women are a certain way, most men are a certain way, we're just different. That's not a bad thing.
One suppressed.
Last
It's
player
a good thing,
standing.
we complement each other. We can bring out the best in each other, you know? League of Legends 2 is looking pretty good. I'm not familiar with League of Legends at all.
Switching sides. Match point.
My dream career is working for a railroad. I'm pretty sure it's a valid excuse for not being with your family all the time.
She deserves it.
Yeah, I mean, especially jobs like that, right? Where you're, like, not home a lot. That would be so hard. But, you know, someone has to do it. Just like if someone, is serving, like, in the military or something and you're gone from your family for a while, or if you're a trucker or anything else. It's very honorable things, but it would be very hard. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine being the wife of someone who has a job like that. I'm so privileged to have Rev home with me all the time. I can't imagine that.
Launching missile.
Done.
Reload. Our spike is down. I have the spike.
Spike down, B.
Enemy down.
Last player standing.
Oh no. Dang it.
One enemy
Good
remaining.
attempt.
Where is she? Chat, where is she? Chat, I'm scared.
$30 seconds left.
I'm so scared right now.
Close. Defenders win.
That was so bad. Rip Bozo. How did I get the most kills? That's how you know our team was bad. I am not good enough to be getting the most kills out of the whole team. Your mom was traditional and she raised us to be traditional. Your little sisters are married and mothers and they're very happy. See, I think for me, I had a very non-traditional childhood. And it, like, scarred me in so many ways. That I'm like, oh, I want to be married to one man for the rest of my life and have babies with him one day. And, like, have like, I just want the, like, cookie cutter life. I don't want to experience what I dealt with whenever I was a kid. And, like, also, like, put my kids through that. I would never want to do that to them. Because, like, I don't know, I feel like people don't really understand just how damaging divorce is unless you're a child who's, like, been through it. And then when you've been through it, like, 4 times? 3? 4? I can't even keep track of how many stepdads I've had. And so it's, and then, you know, and that's just, like, people my mom actually married. So it's, like, it gets to a point. I don't think streaming is cookie cutter. No, I mean, like, as far as, like, a relationship goes. Like, I mean, like, having, like, having one husband and being committed to each other, and, you know, that's what I mean by cookie cutter. Like, just a good relationship where you stay with the person forever and ever and ever. And see, like, Rev's parents have been together forever. Like, they've been married since they were, like, young. And they've always been together. And, like, that's what I want. But I guess when I was younger, I was convinced, like, that wasn't really a thing people did. Because it just wasn't something that I really saw very often. So you get kind of convinced that,
Match found.
like, that you can't have it. Even my mom sometimes, and I love my mom, but sometimes she says things to me that I think she also is probably not convinced that things will go well for everyone. Because, like, I told my mom recently, like, I'm not comfortable meeting her boyfriend yet. I was like, I don't really want to meet anyone because it's just always draining for me to meet someone only for a few months later for them to break up or whatever. So I kind of just put my foot down recently and was like, I don't really want to meet anyone. But she'll try and compare her relationship, and she'll be like, I'm gonna be with him. This is who I'm with, like, because now she's like engaged, I guess, or whatever. And she's like, this is my person. And I'm like, Mom. And she's like, well, you're with Rev, you know, and or I'll say she'll compare it, and then I'll be like, yeah, I've been with him since 2020, Mom, and we're married. And she'll be like, yeah, well, you think you're together now, but you never know the future. My mom said that to me the other day. She was like, you never know the future. She was like, you're together right now, but you don't. I was like, Mom. I was like, we made vows, actually. And she was like, I made vows, too. And I was like, mm-hmm. I know, and you broke them. And I'm like, why would you say that to me? What is that noise? What is that? Is that when he walks? Oh, it's this thing, I think. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Your mom's the same way. Yeah, it's so, like, upsetting. I'm like, Mom, do not say that to me. That is so messed up.
Show me a target.
Like, cause she gets mad that I don't want to meet her boyfriends. Or fiance, whatever they are now. I'm like, I'm sorry, because I'll finally meet somebody and then they break up and I'm like, I don't want to do this again. Because it's not even just that she wants us to meet them. Then she wants them to come to all the family gatherings. She wants them invited to everything. She wants them to come to Christmas and Thanksgiving. And I'm like, it's like every holiday there's a new guy.
Last player standing.
And it's just very... It's just annoying. I don't like it. Oh. No, I don't think she necessarily has ill intention, but yeah, it does hurt.
Sage, we'll go after this, right? I'll buy.
I try to give my mom grace because my dad did pass away. And he was her first husband, so that probably like traumatized her, I guess, but it doesn't really excuse everything else. Whoa.
Fight!
You learned from your brother's mistakes that made you the person you are today. Yeah, so I feel like there's like different ways. Like some people, I feel like would have had the experience I had and would have turned out the opposite, I guess. Like would have turned out like my childhood was. But for me, I was like, I don't want this life. But I do hope that one day,
Player standing.
when we have kids and they grow up and stuff, that they have a happy childhood, you know, so they can like look back on. And I mean, of course, nobody's life is perfect, but
Wind, show me where to go.
I don't want them to have bad memories like I do. Your parents are done with your cousin bringing a new girl almost every month to our house, so they forbid him from bringing any girls anymore. Well, yeah, that's basically kind of where I'm at, where I'm just like, listen, I love you. I don't want to meet anyone. And then, like, birthdays happen, or this or that happens, and my mom's like, oh, I want him to come with me. And then she'll try to, like, be like, we're a package deal. And I'm like, then
Spike down
I guess
A.
you're going to both stay home. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to be, like, you know, coerced into it. We're a
One
package
enemy
deal.
remaining.
Where are you?
Spike planted.
Oh.
Last player standing. Clutch.
Ah, dang it.
Last round before the switch.
Your dad was an abusive alcoholic, so you went opposite and vowed to never touch the stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's like those situations, like you could have easily been the same person, but like luckily you were like, no, I'm not doing this. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people who are in those positions, and they become that, which is sad. And what I hate is I try to set boundaries, and she takes very personal offense to it. No, I 1000% understand what you're saying. Because I will literally tell my mom, like, it's not personal. I love you. It's not personal at all. But I gotta do this for myself, like, for my well-being, you know? I don't think my mom understands, too, like, and maybe just not everyone gets it. But, like, when she dates someone, it's not just a person, or like when she gets engaged to them or whatever, like it's a stepdad to me.
Enemy spotted A.
And a lot of times, like, they'll tell me, like, they'll be like, oh, I want to be like a stepdad to you or something, and I'm just like, it's a weird feeling to have, because you don't want to get attached to somebody because you feel like they're just gonna leave.
Last player standing.
Because they always do. So, you just kind of don't want to like anyone.
Switching sides. Match
Which I told it to my mom one time, and I'm pretty sure she basically was just like, well, you shouldn't look at them that way, or something, and I was like, okay. I'm like, oh, alrighty. I think this is why God said what he said about marriage. And that's why he created, or not the only reason, but I think it's definitely a reason. Yeah, sometimes you're like, oh, this makes sense now, God. I understand, actually. You weren't trying to be a buzzkill. Excuse me. You were trying to protect people. Because the truth is, you can't separate things like that. Man!
Spike down A.
I mean... What the heck, bro? That's crazy.
Carrier is killed.
Our spike
Spike down
is
A.
killed. I think this is my last game, chat.
Last player standing.
And it was so
Defenders
bad.
win.
We didn't win a single game. I think that was my sign. That was actually my sign, though. Oh my goodness. Never end on a loss. All I have are L's, bro. There's nothing else for me. Browntown with the 5 Canadian buckarooskies. Guess who just ordered a grunge strawb hoodie? Get yours too, strawbabies. Ayo, thank you so much. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. Please handle with care. I am fragile. Fragile. Fragile makes me think of the You'll Shoot Your Eye Out movie. Why can I never think of the name of it? I would just call it You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. You know what I'm talking about. The Christmas movie. Christmas movie. You'll shoot your Christmas Story. Yeah. You'll shoot your eye out. When he opens the box and he's like, fragile. It must be, what does he say? It must be Italian or something. He's like, oh, it must be Italian or whatever. Fragile. When I said Christmas, I wanted to be like, Christmas vacation. Even though I knew it wasn't Christmas vacation. Christmas vacation. So much fun this Christmas vacation. Chat, are you ready for Christmas? I'm X with the 2. Strawb, that's not AW. That's 2 L's glued together. That's true. Thank God for me and Rebel. You hate it here. Why do you hate it here? You need to love it here. It's not even September. So, it's literally Christmas time. No, it's not Christmas yet, but we're getting closer, chat. The countdown is going to begin soon. I'm ready for Christmas. Cause you're talking about being excited for Christmas. I love Christmas. Christmas is gonna be here before you know it, you know? I put my tree up on Halloween. Cause I'm normal and well adjusted. Like that. I'm very normal and well adjusted. No, I don't leave them up all year, okay? I put my Christmas tree up on Halloween. And I take it down a few weeks after Christmas. Typically. Honestly, I find that if I don't take it down, if I leave it up too long, like not last year but the year before, I left it up like for like a month and a half or something after Christmas, mostly just because we were lazy and didn't want to take it down. It makes me depressed because I look at it and I know it's not Christmas anymore. I look at it like in February. It was like February. It was like mid-February maybe or something, maybe the first week, second week of February, and I was like, this is just depressing at this point, you know? Like, I'm living a lie. I can't do it anymore. But I love Christmas so much. Nobody notices me. I notice you all. If I don't read your chat out loud, it's just because I just didn't. But it's not because I don't see you. Ugh. But yeah, I love Christmas. Christmas is iconic. Do I put up real trees? I don't. I do not. Hold on, I gotta be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom really quick. Hold on one second. Do you like my AFK face? I'm like... Do I look crazy? It's scary. Why did I do like a British accent there? That's the really scary thing. Chat, I kind of want... Like, I want something to eat, but I don't know what I want. I was thinking maybe a grilled cheese. But then I thought, do you ever think about something and you're like, do I want this, or does it just sound good, but actually if I eat it, I'm not gonna like it? Because I thought about making a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And like, that sounds good in theory, but then I'm like, if I actually eat it, will it like be what I really want, you know? Because like I'm thinking about it and I'm like, yeah, it sounds good, but would I rather just have a grilled cheese? I've had grilled peanut butter and jelly before. It's not that it's bad. It's just like, if I'm eating it, will I be disappointed that it's not just a regular grilled cheese? You know? Like, while I'm eating the grilled peanut butter and jelly, will I be like, this is good, but a grilled cheese would have been better. Why not make one of each? Because I don't want to weigh 500 pounds, okay? I'm already grilling them. That's already bad enough. I can't have 2 sandwiches. Split it with Rev? No, he wouldn't want that. He would look at me like I was crazy. A peanut butter marshmallow sandwich. See, my issue is, it sounds good, but usually I typically prefer like savory over sweet. You've had grilled peanut butter with banana? I also thought about that because I have a bunch of bananas. Like yesterday I just had a banana by itself. I also could make a banana smoothie. But I got some peanut butter and I got this like strawberry jam that's supposed to be like a... It's made with like strawberries, I think, was it dates or prunes? I think it was dates. And strawberries. And like it's supposed to be like better for you or something, I don't know. But I was thinking, I was like, grilled peanut butter and jelly. But yeah, I don't know. I just worry that I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna be like, I wish I had a grilled cheese actually. These are the things that go through my head, chat. This is what I think about. This is what keeps me up at night, you know? Instead of having 2 sandwiches, combine them into one so you're only eating one. LOL. Make a grilled peanut butter and jelly and cheese. You can't see. I don't have tongue tracking on this model, but I'm... That's gross. She really wants the grilled cheese. Yeah, I feel like maybe that. But then what if I have the grilled cheese and I'm like, I should have tried the peanut butter and jelly, like, you know. First world problems. I have very big decisions to make, chat. Reminds you of your cherry pomegranate spread? Yeah, what was it called? It was from Target. It's called Smash. Smash Foods Strawberry Superfood Jam. It says no sugar added. Its ingredients are strawberries, dates, chia seeds, lemon juice, concentrate, fruit pectin, and rowan berry extract. What is a rowan berry? Rowan berry. I have never heard of a rowan berry before. Chicken Nugget, hi! You've missed me. Aw, you guys are so sweet. You make me so happy. I've missed you guys too. Strawb. Rev says I'm picky. Also Strawb. Existential crisis over what sandwich to make. Don't call me out like this. Listen, I have a little bit of mental illness. Okay. I never said I was perfect. I overthink these things. I overcomplicate things. That's who I am. I made really good dinner last night though. I made smothered burritos. Some would call them enchiladas, but I used flour tortillas. It gets very aggressive in the TikTok comment section when someone calls them either burritos or enchiladas. You really can't, like, win with TikTok. Because anytime someone calls them enchiladas, everyone's always in the comments like, those aren't corn tortillas, they're not enchiladas, it's just a wet burrito. But then someone calls it like a smothered burrito and people in the comments are like, those are actually enchiladas. You used enchilada sauce. And I'm like, this poor person, like, who cares? It's just like, who cares? It's not authentic. I mean, come on now. With ranch? No. No. I'll show you, actually. I can show you. I sent it in my mod Discord last night. A photo of my foods. I was very proud of it. It was really good. It was, like, really good. Here's my pictorial image. This was my food. And I made rice. I make the old El Paso Spanish rice. It always turns out really good. But, so I basically took a pound of ground beef. It was like 97.3 ground beef. And I browned it. And then I added a can of refried beans to it. And mixed it together real good until it was all warm and stuff. And oh, I did a little bit of onion too. Cook the onion down with the ground beef. And then I added a little bit of shredded cheese into the like filling mix. And then I had the really big carb balance flour tortillas from Mission. I got the burrito size. And I put some filling inside of it and rolled it up. And then I put a little bit of queso, like a jar of queso. I put like 2 spoons on each one and like poured it over it. And then I did the red can of enchilada sauce and poured it over all the burritos. And then I just sprinkled cheese on top and put it in the oven for like 30 minutes at 350 is what it called for. But it was fire. We have leftovers, so we're having it for dinner again tonight. So no cooking for me. I'll make more guacamole though. I make the guacamole. How much is your lovely plush in the UK? That's a good question. What is the conversion rate? Let me see. So it's only $2.99 for the pledge. So $3, but the total is $34.98 USD to UK. Is that pounds? $34.98 equals 26 pounds sterling. So it's like 26 pounds. But you don't pay it all up front. You just pay the like $3. So you pay 2.25 pounds sterling up front, and then whenever the campaign ends in 3 days, the rest will go through. Yeah! yeah, if you guys are interested, I have that, obviously. And then again, I have my birthday merch, which specifically this t-shirt right here. I'll make it so you can just see the t-shirt. We currently have, let's see. We've sold 23 of these t-shirts. We have to sell 30 for them to be funded. We have 10 days left, so if you at all are interested in getting a t-shirt, consider getting this one. It's really cool. And if 30 are not sold, they will all be refunded and they won't happen, but I think we can do it. So we have 10 more days. I'll try to stream more as well. I'm sorry I haven't been streaming so much. I've had a lot going on. But I keep doing my best. How much is the t-shirt? The t-shirt is it's a $2 pledge. And then it's $38.99 after it ends. So you only pay $2 up front. And then in 10 days, you pay the rest. No, no one needs to go out of their way and get something they either don't want or they can't afford. You don't really need 10. I mean, if you had 10 of these, that would be a little excessive, I think. I wouldn't stop you, but I would strongly encourage you to consider if it's the most responsible way to spend your money. No, we still have 10 days left. And the plushies, though, we only have 3 days left for the plushies, so if you do want a plushie... Oh, she's so cute. If you want a strawb plushie, you have 3 days left to get one. And then she will be going away forever. And you will never get her again. So... if it's not going to be available after this, then getting 10 might not be bad. You can always resell later. You know, I've actually seen people, like, sell my things on eBay. It's the craziest, like, concept to me that, like, enough people... And I've seen it, like, actually, I'm pretty sure be sold as well. And it's, like, the fact that somebody would have my merch and then be able to sell it on eBay to where somebody would actually buy it. Like, secondhand is crazy. I don't know. I mean, I know I'm, like, the most, like, niche, like, micro tier, Z tier, like, internet person, but still, the fact that also, like, I mean, we've sold 286 plushies is crazy. And I don't know. I'm in disbelief sometimes. Too much cute on my screen right now. Ayo. Spending money on base VTuber merch sounds reasonable to me. True, I just want to make sure, obviously, everyone is spending responsibly. We must spend responsibly. You guys posting the image of my model during the BRB in the Discord, 2 people posted it. You guys are trying to embarrass me. You're gonna make me look bad. You're gonna make me look bad, chat. Oh my goodness. It's been crazy not being on Twitter. I feel like I have gained brain cells. Chat, this is your sign to delete Twitter from your phone. I think I've decided, at least for now, I'm not going to say it'll be this way forever, because, I mean, you know, you never know the future. I'm sure eventually I'll probably cave, but for now, I would like to use Twitter just for, like, business purposes. Like, I'll, like, you know, maybe make updates every now and then. And, like, what the heck? Why did my model freeze? Hello? Okay, there I am. Anyways, like make, like, you know, go live post. No, my phone didn't die. It just like froze for a second. But yeah, make like go live posts or like talk about merch. Like maybe make like every now and then make something like wholesome. But like I only have it, like I have to be on my computer to get on my Twitter. I have it deleted from my phone, so I can't be on it on my phone. I like seeing you on Twitter. I know, and that's the hard thing is like I like being on Twitter. I like it too much, and I use it too much when I'm on it. I'll be on it like all day long. Honestly, it's super draining and toxic, and it's just like your brain never. It's like your brain never wants to turn off because you're always you're always seeing something bad. Like, Twitter is mostly drama and, like, stress. And I feel like a little dose of it can be fine, but I just have a hard time limiting it, and so I feel like this is the best way for me to limit it, is to get rid of it off my phone. Because, I just spend too much time on it. Like, it's a time suck. You know? We only have one life on this earth. And we only get so many hours every day to live it. And I don't want to spend so much of it on Twitter. You know? Every time you open Twitter, you just feel worse after. I mean, I don't think you're alone in that. You know what's crazy? I've never had a Twitter/X account. Yeah, I mean, you stay on the following tab and the content is more tame. I'm sure. That makes sense. Yeah, I feel like I open Twitter, I get angry. So I just see things that just make me angry. And I think it's okay to be angry sometimes, you know, when you see things that are bad. But the issue is that, like, if you're on Twitter too much, then you're angry all day. You know? So, like, I don't know, if I could be more... I think even just going on it on my computer and like having set time to be on it and then like being off of it and not being on it on my phone, I think is the best way to manage it. Even if eventually I use it a little more, I still think keeping it off of my phone is like a good idea. Because I have to be sitting here at my desk on my computer to get on it. And I just don't sit at my desk that much unless I'm working or streaming or something, so it helps me to not just be scrolling on my phone. I often find I'm the only one without their phone out on the bus, etc. I've also tried to be more, like, cognizant of that as well, Chicken Nugget, because, like, I'll be in the car with Rev and, like, he's driving, and I know, like, there's been so many times where, like, I would just be on my phone the whole time, like, head down, scrolling, doing whatever on my phone. And he's driving, and, like, I don't know, I just have my head down the whole time. And I feel like it's good for me to be looking up at the world around me. And to take in some of the, I don't know, the sights. Look at the trees and the, I don't know, even just the road. It's better than always being on your phone and staring at screens. Screens are just not good for your brain either. That's like a totally separate topic, you know what I mean? Like, looking at screens all day is bad for your eyes, it's bad for your brain. It'll turn your brain into sloppy mush, which is what the elites want. They want us to be sloppy mush brains. And they want us to be, like, I don't know, depressed and angry and tired, and they want our brains to be fried. Unironically. We all know you'd be staring at Red with dreamy eyes. I do that too. I do that also, yeah. I'm in love. I am though. I love my hubby. I do. He's been working all day because he's trying to take Sundays off. And so he's trying to prep for Sundays today, along with doing his stuff for today. And he's been doing streams more. And then also his Saturday showdown stream is today. So he's got to do that. So anyways, the grilled cheese conundrum. Rimniarch, I forgot about it. You just reminded me. I am hungry. Careful he doesn't do that back too much while driving. I always tell him, like, focus on the road. Focus. Look at the road. To be fair, he's a really good driver, but I just am a very anxious person, especially in the car. I'm always like, especially being on a highway, if there's like a big, like, semi-truck coming up next to us, or like merging, and or like they're trying to, like, you know, switch lanes and they're getting closer to us, and I'm like, and I kind of like tense up. I like grab, like, I don't know, the handle or something. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, what are you doing? He'll say it just like that. What are you doing? And I'm just like, I'm just nervous. And he's like, why? Or I'll ask him, like, random questions. Like, today we were at a red light, but, like, the red light was, like, not in front of us in our lane. It was kind of, like, over to the right. Like, it looked like we had no light. And I was like, this makes me very nervous. I was like, is that our light? He was like, yes. I was like, oh, okay. I just didn't know because, like, it's over there. And, like, we're over here. And he just looks at me and he just, like, laughs and, like, rolls his eyes. He's like, yeah, we're good. Just relax and trust the driver. I will say he is a really good driver, but for some reason it was like 2022, maybe even 2021, 2022. There was one time, guys, and to be fair, I think it was 2021, because it was when we first moved together, and it was like a new town. He wasn't familiar with it. That's the excuse I'm gonna give him. He drove us onto a highway going the wrong way, like a one-way. Thank God there were no cars. It was dead. And we realized it and backed up. It was like a one-way on the actual highway. And we drove onto it. And I feel like ever since then, I get very anxious about turning. Like when we turn onto like any kind of highway or something, like we're like turning off, and it's like any kind of highway, I like brace myself. I'm like, I don't know, I have that in the back of my head, like permanently, I think. So yeah. But it's not even just that. It's just like in general, I'm a very anxious person. It's not Rev's driving you have to worry about with the semi-trucks, whether the truck driver will do something they shouldn't. Yeah, I also worry if they can see us, because I'm like, you know, their trucks are so big. And so I'm like, can you see me? Do you see me? Or like they'll be like, you know, switching lanes, and I'm like, are they gonna try and switch 2 lanes? Are they about to drive into us? I don't know. Are you against abortion? Nya, please respond. Yes, I am. Please don't call me mean names. That's not very nice. You're gonna get put in timeout until you behave. You get a 10-minute timeout. Calling me. I didn't like that. Very rude. Answer my question. It's like, okay. You're very right, Chicken Nugget. Technology is very stressful and bad for people's health. People need to go camping for at least a weekend. I do think the world could be so much better if we would just all go camping and unplug. It costs $0 not to be rude. And yet, people are doing it for free. One thing my father taught me, always drive like everybody else on the road can't. That's what Rev always says. Rev calls himself a defensive driver. Because he's like, you always have to assume that everyone else is going to make a mistake. Which stresses me out. Because I'm always assuming everyone's going to crash into me. He's like, you always got to be on high alert. But also, I'm just not good at being on high alert. I'm kind of like a tunnel vision person. So it's like, I can only focus on one thing at a time. Just pray that Jesus takes the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Just like let go. Let your hands go of the wheel. Like, Jesus, please take the wheel. It's like, maybe we keep our hands on the wheel though. Jesus actually isn't going to physically take the wheel. Jesus gave us common sense. So cute. You should make a Funko Pop of this model. I would love like a figure one day. That would be like end game, like peak. I mean, Jesus, you know, he could do anything he wanted to do. He could I'm not saying he couldn't physically take the wheel. He could do anything. I'm just saying, you know, we should probably keep holding on to the wheel. It's like, you know, like we shouldn't go out onto a boat in the middle of the water and like expect to walk on the water like Jesus or Peter or something. And be like, God, give me the ability. I believe in you. And then you step out of the boat and you are in the water. And you start to drown. We gotta use our noggins, you know. Did you and or Rev get around to watching that Chick-fil-A conspiracy video? If it was such an old video, I feel like it would be a fun reaction video. Did you send that, Luke? Where was Chick-fil-A conspiracy video? Did you put that in the Discord? I'm not sure. I know that ORAM had put a video in the Discord for us to watch, but I don't remember that. Oh, you did put it in the Discord. You just didn't tag me. I don't know if I told you to tag me or not. That's okay, though. I see it. I see it. I didn't watch it. Sorry, I never saw that. Chick-fil-A subliminal messaging? What? You're fine. I mean, technically the rules are to not tag me anyways, so that... You did it. You did the right thing. Sometimes I'll just tell people to tag me anyways, though, because, like, I will not always see it if I'm not tagged. Let me see this. Subliminal message. Is it like legit? Like in the sandwiches? What's going on with Fillion? Rev just uploaded a new video. The Fillion situation is disgusting. What's happening? What are the oranges for? What on earth? No, he doesn't have beef with Fillion. I think it's other people that do. I don't know. It's 11 minutes. You want to watch it? It's funny satire parroting the Chick-fil-A cancel mobs. I was so confused. I was like, what? Hold up. My defeat. This is so embarrassing. Don't look at that. I was a winner, I swear. No, he doesn't have beef with Philly, and he's talking about other people, it looks like. It looks like people on Blue Sky are trying to cancel Fillion for something. Fillion's not even here right now, right? Okay, let's watch. I'm actually curious about this, so.
Hey, what's up guys, Ruff here. So one of the biggest discussions in the VTubing scene over the last couple of weeks and months has been the disappearance of the VTuber Fillion, and whether or not she is coming back or when she is coming back. However, as we'll see today, some totally sane people on places like Reddit and Blue Sky have a different set of questions and concerns, many of them believing she might be in hiding because the Fillion situation is truly a disgusting one. They have absolutely exposed her and her community for being awful, terrible people. And of course, as you can expect on these related insane asylums known as Reddit and Blue Sky, they have ample proof that she is just as bad as they are claiming. Now, for those who don't know, Fillion is a very popular indie VTuber who's been MIA from streaming for quite some time.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fillion's still gone from my understanding. Like Fillion, like I know she wiped her YouTube recently, and like totally wiped all the old videos and everything. I'm not sure. I hope she is okay though. I hope it's all like a big, like I hope she's just like maybe rebranding or something, and then she's trying to be dramatic. I hope it's not like anything serious, but I just don't know.
And recently, she wiped a lot of her related social media accounts, and people started to guess as to what happened to her. And given...
Which, of course, you're always going to get, like, the most schizo theories whenever things like this happen. Like, it could... I mean, the truth is we don't know, right? Like, it could definitely just be, like, a rebrand. Something as simple as that. But, of course, like, you're going to get the most insane schizo theories ever. And I'm not saying that, you know... Something, like, could something be wrong? Like, possibly. We don't really know, but, yeah.
In the context and recent jokes about her being deported, some people were asking...
Cha-Cha said she's fine. Well, that's good. It's good that a friend has confirmed that, then.
Did they get her?
I
but
hope so.
The reality is, she is likely doing an elaborate rebrand. This is based on context and also... some cryptic messages from her friends. It seems like she's okay, and it seems like this is all a part of an elaborate rebrand that we'll see in the coming weeks or months. But of course, one of the accounts she did not deactivate is her Reddit account. Now, whether she has a Reddit account or not, I'm not sure. But people on Reddit, the Reddit lords, have been looking into Fillion and her community, and they have some very serious concerns. As you can see here, this post on Mildly Infuriating would get a lot of attention, including nearly 3,000 updates. It says New York City's subway. Graffiti covering a beautiful 100-year-old tile mosaic that tells you what station you're at. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at this beautiful tile mosaic that has been completely destroyed by this graffiti saying Fillion is lost with a...
Okay. I don't even know. I mean, graffiti in New York City, it's like inevitable, I guess. To call this like a beautiful mosaic, it just looks like tile with the name of the station. Like, what? I thought a mosaic was supposed to be like a pretty like image or something, like a picture. This is just like wall tile. Am I wrong? Is it real or AI? That's also a good question. I don't know. But am I wrong? Is this considered a mosaic? What is the definition of a mosaic? It's supposed to be like a decoration, like a pattern created by arranging small distinct pieces of, it looks like it's just like white with like a green line. This is not a mosaic, it's just like a wall. It looks like a dirty, dingy wall. Like, I'm sorry, come on. It's like bathroom tiles.
A question mark at the end. First of all, two things to point out here. We don't know if this is AI. It could very well be AI. And based on the name of the person posting this, at the very least, it seems like rage bait. Second of all, Reddit, though, was very infuriated by this. And they were supporting this post and attacking Fillion. And honestly,
also,
this is the first
Fillion's
time I've ever seen Reddit mad about things being vandalized. But then again, if it's in the name of someone they don't like, that changes things. But even
like not even commenting on my own feelings on anything, but like it could have said like Trump sucks and they would have been like, yeah, oh yeah, so base, so true. But like it's just because it's like they don't like Fillion, okay. But also, why would you get mad at Fillion for this? As if Fillion went here herself and did it.
Some Redditors were starting to ask questions and raise some very simple points. This person saying, luckily, there's a spray that will clean it right off.
There you go.
Easy enough. Also, this is New York City. There's graffiti everywhere. In the subways, no offense to anyone living in New York City, and I'm sure anyone who's halfway sane who does would agree with me, the subway system is disgusting. Okay, if there's anything disgusting about this situation today, it's the New York City subway. I'm sorry to say. It's always been gross and littered with graffiti. That's nothing new. Yep. But, of course, you can see some people not just making fun of the rents in New York City, but also some people saying it's not ruined, but I love how people dismiss the impact it has on the lives of those tasked with keeping these areas clean. If this, ladies and gentlemen, is the extent of the damage done to the New York City subway, they should consider themselves lucky for the day, okay? But of course, you can see people were trying to go after Fillion, throwing all kinds.
Yeah, I'd rather be cleaning this off with some kind of spray than like whatever else disgusting nonsense happens in the public subways that I don't even want to say out loud. It's so gross.
Of pot shots at her and her community. But of course, the
New York subway has people assigned to keep it clean. I mean, I would assume so, but like how often it's actually kept up, I don't know. What's happening? We're reacting to Rev's new video about Fillion.
Thread would eventually be removed by the moderators. They made a power move here and got rid of it. But not before it got nearly 4,000 updates. People were very, I guess, mildly infuriated about this whole situation. But people on Twitter were doing their best to spread the negativity surrounding this situation, saying, fun fact, graffiti like that is usually sponsored to make whatever they're trying to shill appear more spontaneous than normal legal ad. It's fake, it's gay, and it makes the world a little worse of a place to live in for everyone. Bad look for Fillion, but I don't think she cares. This is a wild post, by the way, and this is coming from someone personally who does not like graffiti, and I think it is annoying in pretty much every context. But really,
I can agree. I think some graffiti can actually be really pretty, but also it kind of, I don't know. It depends. And then also if you're doing it on, like, in public property, like defacing public property, I don't know. There's multiple things to it. I mean, this is obviously not, like, pretty graffiti, if it's even real. But I don't understand this person's take about, like, they're making it so deep. And bad luck for Fillion, as if Fillion has anything to do with this.
We're losing our minds over this that may or may not have even happened in the first place. And this person is trying to directly blame Fillion.
It definitely could be AI.
Claim this is a part of a spontaneous ad campaign. It's totally ridiculous. Do you think Fillion possibly went down into the New York City subway and tagged this herself? And at the very
Obviously
least, they're
she
trying to
did.
blame her community, then her as proxy. It's just totally ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. And even some of the people in the replies here are doing their best to impersonate Reddit and claim that she's basically breaking the law and that anyone responsible for this, including Fillion, could be arrested. Now, of course, this sort of comment section here resembles that of Blue Sky, who's the other missing link to this whole situation. And some of the VTubers there are calling out Fillion. Yes, here's the latest from Blue Sky. We have this Araya individual in...
What a lovely bio.
EN VTuber. As you can see, a trans VTuber who is attracted to gender nonconformity.
Interesting.
That's the first thing they want you to know about them. I will say nothing. I will say nothing, ladies and gentlemen.
Sometimes
but
that's
they made
best,
a
Rev.
recent post calling out Fillion in the related situation, where not only are they pointing out all these problematic things that Fillion has done, but also is pointing out that Fillion has regularly collaborated with Nazi-esque VTubers.
Can you imagine the Nazis back in the day? Like, the real, like, legit, like, the Nazis, you know? The real ones. Like, them hearing, like, being able to show them a tweet like this, like, bring it back to the, bring it back to, like, Nazi Germany, and, like, and show them what a Nazi-esque VTuber is. And be like, what are your thoughts on a Nazi-esque VTuber? What is that? A Nazi-esque? What does that mean? Nazi-esque. So you're not a Nazi per se, but Nazi-esque, you know, huh? What?
Like Kirsha. Once again, Kirsha is catching strays from Blue Sky. It must be a day that ends in Y here.
Amazing.
But you can see the VTuber who made this thread had ample proof to support these allegations. A post right here saying a collab with Kirsha, who is a mod for a self-described neo-Nazi. I'm sure that's definitely definitive proof. They have another ones here saying another collab with Kirsha and Pippa.
Pippa, of course, the other Nazi, right?
Fillion is...
I'm sorry, yeah, not Nazi, Nazi-esque. Nazi, yeah, I realize they just can't actually call them Nazis. Yeah, we're Nazi-esque now.
A very bad person.
And chuds.
And another Kirsha collab. Wow, the proof is definitive. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the absolute sheep in the insane asylum known as Blue Sky. Thanking the OP for providing the sources. That's how easy it is. All you gotta do is have a video and then add your own caption, and whatever it says, it must be true. But down here, you can see people bringing up the fact that Fillion made a George Floyd joke. I believe that was made 4-ish years ago, and they're still angry about that. But down here, you can see people also pointing out that the VTuber Cha-Cha made jokes about Fillion being picked up and deported to the Philippines by ICE during the Minnesota occupation.
The occupation. The Minnesota occupation. Is that what we're calling that? Okay. That was a joke. Like, why are people so... I don't understand people being mad about the ICE joke. It was a funny joke. Like, calm down. Like, I don't understand. The whole George Floyd jokes, like, I'm not a huge, like, dark humor person. I don't even know, I'm not even educated enough to speak on it, but, when it comes to the ICE jokes, though, like, about her getting taken by ICE, like, it was a joke. Like, I think that one was funny. I don't understand people getting upset about that.
You know, I'm not exaggerating when I say these people... They're living in an episode of The Handmaid's Tale. Like, they call the whole thing going on in Minnesota the Minnesota occupation. Minnesota was completely occupied by ICE in the
occupation.
Insane asylum this person lives in. But, yeah, What they're referring to is a joke made by the VTuber Cha-Cha, who jokingly said that Fillion was deported when asked where Fillion was, and everyone
that was a
freaked
joke.
out over this in the VTubing scene. We're trying to cancel her.
That was
and Cha-Cha
so funny.
had a great response. She said, "I have nothing to apologize for. It's
Based.
a joke." It was a pretty good moment when it comes to the
Cha-Cha.
VTubing scene, seeing a VTuber stand up for themselves. And
yeah, I will say I'm glad she didn't apologize, because that was so clearly a joke that like was not at anyone's like expense in any way. Like it was a joke. It was a funny joke. It was, and yeah, the fact that also Cha-Cha is Puerto Rican, and it just like, it's just so stupid. Like that was just the most stupid thing ever.
allow themselves to make jokes even when it upsets the ultra sensitive people. You know, it was a good result of that. But what's not good is the people on Blue Sky crying about this related thread, saying, "I hope she is graduated. Need this to happen with all of them racist, Nazi, toxic VTubers." And you just start looking at the accounts of these people, and it just all adds.
The thing is, these people are always the most toxic people. Like, we see it every single time. They call us all racist Nazis. But time and time again, it's always them. They're always the most toxic. They're always the ones, like, coming out with guns blazing. Like, they're ready to cancel you. They hate you. They call you names. They'll make weird, like, sexual remarks towards you. Like, it's always them. They are always the really toxic ones. It's just crazy.
Adds up, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Then you have people like this saying, "Vindicated."
Okay.
What do you mean vindicated? I don't think Fillion knows who you are. Like, you think you have some personal vendetta or personal gripe with Fillion of all people? Okay, well, I'm glad this made you feel vindication. Very interesting. Here's another totally sane person saying,
Yeah.
"I hope Fillion hurts herself. Effing Nazi."
Exactly. They are always the most toxic. Hold on, let me, like, move this. They are always the most toxic people. Talking about they hope that she hurts herself. But it's like they're also able to they're able to say these things too because they like dehumanize people, right? Like they're gonna dehumanize us, call us Nazis, call us all these things. Because it's just like, oh, well, if you're a Nazi, then you deserve the very worst. So it's easier to say things like this. It's just so crazy. This is so... I hope she hurts herself. Queer loser. Well,
and as you can see, this person wishing
Not
harm
me.
on Fillion over, well, reasons they can't even properly articulate. Just look at the bio. 18-year-old autistic trans femme, Marxist-Leninist, and sexual deviant. 18 years old, and it's completely and utterly over for this individual. Completely brainwashed by the internet. Completely cooked. I mean, hammer and sickle in their username and everything. This is the most blue sky profile I've ever seen. This is just fantastic. And when I...
And this is why we need to keep our children off of the internet. Keep your children away from the internet, because if you let the internet raise them, this is what can happen, unfortunately. 18-year-old autistic, trans femme, Marxist, Leninist, and sexual deviant.
I say fantastic, I mean it's like alarming in many such ways.
Yeah.
And it comes as no surprise that this sort of person is wishing harm upon others over, well, wrongthink or being something or...
And, like, you shouldn't wish harm on anybody, but you know that if someone wished harm on them, they would, like, freak out about it. But you can wish harm on other people.
Saying things that they don't like. But anyways, that's really the update on the Fillion situation. I don't have any juicy insider info or anything like that, but it seems very likely based on the context that she is in fact rebranding and she'll be back at some point. When that is, your guess is as good as mine at the moment. But for now, that's Reddit and Blue Sky seething about her, and that will continue, and it will be very, noticeable when she comes back. I'm pretty confident she will, and when she does, the insane asylums will be losing their minds, and I'll be the first one there to farm them for content. But anyways, that's going to do this video. If you enjoyed, consider giving this video a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel for daily uploads and also multiple streams a week here on YouTube.
Yeah.
But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
I did. Bye. Bye,
Hey, what's up,
Rev. Hey, what's up, guys over here? Hey, what's up, guys over here? He says it so fast. Like, hey, what's up, guys? I can't even say it. Hey, what's up, guys, over here? It's like he says it so quickly. Hey, what's up, guys, over here? I feel like it's gotten faster as the years gone on. I feel like, is it just me? I feel like 3-4 years ago when he said it, like it wasn't this quick. I feel like he said it slower. Now it's like he says it so fast. Hey, what's up, guys? You're over here. He said it too many times. I know. If we could like compile every single time, it'd be like hours and hours and hours. You have not thought about it? I mean, like, if you listen to it's his intro, but if you listen to every single video, it's always so fast.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here. Hey, what's up, guys? We're here. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Because he could be like, hey, what's up, guys? We're up here. He's like, hey, what's up, guys? We're up here. But he like holds out on the here. Hey, what's up, guys? We're up here. We'll hear it one more time. I'm allowed to make fun of him.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're up here.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're up here. It is efficient. Yeah, he's getting to the point. Oh my goodness. Well, if you guys don't follow Ramses Desu, go give him a follow. I was curious about what this was. You did a good job, Rev, with the clickbait. If you want to call it clickbait. I mean, I don't know if it's clickbait per se, but the thumbnail and the title was interesting, and I was like, what is this Fillion situation, you know? And now I know. Now we know the situation. We have been informed. The glasses do not get bigger. It's true. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you for taking care of me. Hey, what's up, guys? Over here. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed stream. Grilled cheese or PB&J? I don't know. I don't know. It'll be a game time decision. Now I don't even know. I don't know. I'm so confused. A PB&J would be faster, but I was gonna grill it if I did it, so either way it's gonna take longer. I don't think I want a regular. If only I could do half and half. Yeah, but it would take so much longer, and then I have the other, and then you technically, I mean, I guess I could cut the bread in half. And do it that way. But then I have less of each one. What if I want a whole one? Guys, I have too many thoughts. Too many thoughts. Alright. Take care, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Again, if you haven't already got my plushie, you have 3 days left to do so. And same thing with the t-shirt. We are so close to being fully funded, so if you would like to check it out, the link is in the chat. I appreciate all the support on that. And yeah, that's all I got for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Bye!